All I can say is that if you don't have one of these watches, you're probably not going to get one of these watches because you didn't buy it when you could buy it. So now you're going to have to pay more for it if you can get it. But I have one today because it was loaned to me. Now we're going to get to look at what you don't have and what I've got to give back. You know, all art is in the eye of the beholder. That's not how I really talk, but I am only just a plastic bobblehead. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Humble Horologist. And when I say humble, I mean I'm humble because I'm not going to brag and I'm not going to tell you that I am a know it all when it comes to watches because I don't know it all. I know that much. But I do know that the watch that we're going to look at today, the Zelos Swordfish 42 millimeter with the black sand dial, is a watch that is already sold out. And the one that I have today is not even mine. It is on loan to me from Rohan the Righteous. And he is graciously letting me look at this watch and another one that we're going to be looking at very soon, another Zelos. And, you know, these are some great watches and they're worth really taking a close look at. But what I'm going to do also is I want to compare this Swordfish to a watch that I have that I own, but I'm wondering if the quality might be going down. What do you think? All right, here she is. She is a beauty. Look at that anti-reflective sapphire crystal. I mean, it's like, other than when I catch the light directly, it's like it's not even there. Is that not pretty? Now, the dial itself, you know, I guess that's going to have to be an issue of taste. I prefer it to be more matte. When I look at this dial, other people may not think this, but when I look at this dial, the first thing I think of is this, my water bottle. It's not a matte finish, even though it is a, black sand, quote unquote, finish. It still has somewhat of a reflection to it. But, each his own, and that's just what it is. Other than that, we've got a ceramic, ceramic bezel insert. We've got a uh, loomed sandwiched indices, so it's a sandwich dial. We have printed um, logos and printed text down at the bottom. Now I've let this run since it was 10:10 and now I'm at 10:30. I apologize, but it does have a screw down crown where I can unscrew it and pull it out. 2 clicks, it does hack, and we can, we'll just go this way. We can set it back to 10:10. There you go, and it's really smooth, just to be, well, we're not going to set the date with it there, but screws in really nice. The NH35 on the inside runs smooth. Now we do not have a display case back on the case. We have on the case back, we have this relief of a swordfish and a bead blasted case back. I just wanted to give you a little closer look at the detail and the relief on that case back. That is really, really sharp in more ways than one. I did say we have a 42 millimeter case. We also have a 48 millimeter lug to lug. We have a 13 millimeter thickness, which is just fine. And around the outside of the case, we have a brushed finish that is not horizontally brushed, but vertically brushed, and some polishing around the top of the case right below the bezel. Speaking of the bezel, if you want to hear what it sounds like, can you hear that? It's very distinct. I'll hold it closer to the microphone. There we go. It's very distinct, and it's not what you would call a smooth, easy joy of a bezel to turn. It's fairly stiff, but it's solid. I would say that I don't care too much for the outside of the bezel. I mean, I would prefer it to be something a little bit more grippy. But if you weren't wearing these kind of gloves, it probably wouldn't matter too much. You can get the crown and grip it really nice, so that's not a big deal. The loom on here is Super Luminova C3, and or maybe it's BGW9. I don't know for sure. They weren't really specific in the description online of this watch, so I don't know. I'm not a loom expert, but we can take a look at the loom real quick. As you can see, that is pretty darn sharp, wouldn't you think? Nothing to complain about there. Now back to the watch here. Let's look at the bracelet. The links on here are absolutely smooth. I mean, that is just beautiful. There's no noise in this. It's just like they've been oiled, like a chain on an expensive bicycle. The clasp is milled, or as some people say, a proper milled clasp. It looks really nice. But what is awesome is the quick adjust that's on here. This quick adjust strap is amazing. It is like hot butter on a piece of toast. Just press on this right here, and it just moves so nicely. You do not have to worry about if you get out there outside and it's hot outside, or you're outside and you see, a Victoria's Secret model walking by and you just start sweating. You can adjust this without any problem whatsoever. You got 22 millimeter bracelet, so a little bit bigger than the average. You got the sapphire is flat with an inner AR coating. It's got female end links. Comes with the case that's really nice. Steel warranty card. I mean, what else is there to say? It is just a nice watch. Now, how does it compare to my other Zelos? Not my other, my Zelos. This is not mine. I am not going to keep it, Rohan. But this is mine. I had another one, a different style. But this is my 41 millimeter black tip, and with a teal dial. I actually got this watch from another YouTuber that you may know, Dave, on Just the Watch. He did a review on this one. Actually, you could look it up. If I can find the link, I'll include it. But he did a review on this one, and this is a very nice watch. But you can see there's definitely a difference in the way they're made. Between the two, there's just a different kind of bezel. This one does have a loomed crown. The case is, I would say the case is softer. It's not as edgy, and so it's polished. This one has got more angular looks to it, and so the vertical brushing does make sense. But other than that, this is a 41 millimeter. This is a 42, and it doesn't really look much different. I mean, it is only just 1 millimeter. You got a larger crown on this one. And of course, you can see a little difference in the bracelet with the difference in size. So there you go. I don't think that the quality has gone down any. It's just really in the eye of the beholder and the style of the watch itself. With Zelos, you can get a bunch of different ones. They have different, collections that are really awesome. And hopefully I'll get to review some of the other ones one day. But as for now, this is the one we are looking at, and I think it is worth you picking up if you can get one, because they are all sold out as far as I know. Now, next, we'll be looking at a mother of pearl dial and more of a field watch. But let me know in the comments what you think about this. Let us know if you want Rohan to send us all of his watches we can review. Other than that, I like it. So there you have it. I don't know what you thought about the watch, but I think it's a beautiful watch. I don't think the size is my cup of tea, even though I'm wearing, it's, a captain, swimming pool here. And I'm saying that I don't think the Zelos is the right size for me at 42 millimeter. And the one that I have is a 41 millimeter. I don't know. I'm a crazy kind of guy, I guess. But I would prefer the 41 or the 40 millimeter myself in Zelos watches. But let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think of this particular watch. Let me know if you want to make Rohan the Righteous a generous offer. He might sell it to you. But until then, you remember this, that watches are replaceable. The time is not. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.